Hey, welcome back to turn 3. Yeah, nothing particularly exciting happened in the last turn, so let's just press go and see if we get any contact this time. In the other game, things are really hotting up around like the bowl, this kind of area here. And interestingly, Double seems to have a very similar plan to the plan I have. He has some machine guns up here and some machine guns on here, and I can hear Stuart's coming up. So, we've obviously kind of looked at the terrain and seen similar things. So, well, hey, contact, right. We'll have a look at that in a little bit. Who can see them actually? Ah, yeah, the scouts. That's good. Oh, and they're taking pot shots. Excellent. So there's 3 contacts there. Potentially that's like a split down squad. The Germans split down into 3 components, or the Fallchirmjaeger. That sounds like that's bigger than a rifle. That might be one of the Stuarts getting stuck in. Yeah. Some more infantry there. That's good. Getting closer to the potential mortar targets. Okay, so we lost all the contacts by the end, but that's okay. Right, let's see what we got. So there wasn't really anything else that happened. Ah, so this one of the Stuarts spotted them first. That's excellent. And they're doing a better job at spotting them than I am. Let's have a look. Ah, you can just about see a guy there. And he has a... I can't remember what it's called. That's an Italian submachine gun. And it's actually a pretty damn good machine gun. It's actually very popular with the Germans. So he's running this way. Let's look at this from the German perspective. Or Double's perspective. See another guy here. So yeah, I could be looking at a well, definitely Fallchirmjaeger. It's not the only option I think you can get as a Luftwaffe airborne. I think you can get some Pioneers. I can't remember if they have the same helmet or whatever, but yeah, that's whatever. So potentially that's the same unit, because the icon is kind of moving in that direction. Yeah, that would fit. So that's like maybe the command element for an infantry squad that has 2 submachine guns in it. Let's see. Getting all forensic again. Does guy number 1 have? No, so nothing obvious on the epaulets, like rank insignia or anything. Not that it makes that much difference, but it's nice to know. Oh, another body in there. With a MG34, I think. Nope, it's a 42. Again, not that it makes much difference. It's just basically just telling me that that's an infantry squad. And they kind of... So we've almost got a bit of enfilade going on here. We can almost... We got our rifleman with the Springfield there. He's about to take a pot shot. Misses, of course. Let's hit a couple more bodies in there. So I'm kind of feeling that that's a split down squad. Oh, sorry, and not a split down squad, because if you look how much these guys are spreading out along this wall here. Oh, got somebody else up there as well. And the mark is still here, so the bulk of them are over here, but they're spreading out. That kind of indicates 3 fire teams altogether, or well, maybe not actually. Yeah, just ignore me. This guy's the squad leader because he'll have binoculars, so we got a little pip on that epaulet there. Unless he's a lieutenant or something, but whatever. And then we got some guys moving up here. So 42. And of course we just about saw it there, but the Stuart has drawn a line. Renier is getting stuck in. We can blast away at them all day with the Stuart. Oh, yeah, we got someone. Oh, bonus points for an MG42 gunner as well. We'll take that. Oh, and someone just got shot there. I'll go have a look at that in a minute. I just want to check that I didn't miss anything. Yeah, so we have one like squad kind of moving in this direction, and then people moving up here on that reverse up, which is exactly where I want them to be. That's excellent. So if you remember that the plan is I want to dominate this bowl area here and this flank of the center ridge. Because well, potentially later on, when we get later into the game, like with like 15 minutes to go, halfway through, something like that. If this is like clear, then hell, let's push up this way and we'll get, you know, apply pressure on here. That's going to make Double's life a lot harder. You know, come across the bowl. But in the meantime, I also want to funnel him in to this side, because that's going to reduce his angles. If he wants to advance, he's going to come up to the onto the top of the crest, where hopefully the SMGs and satchel charges and other fun stuff from the scout platoon and the mortars are going to be able to hammer him. So that's the aim here. And then I think just at the end here, we get he's hunting up to the top. That's good. That implies that he's quite cautious about it. Doesn't know if I'm there first. And oh yeah, another MG. So two MGs down. That's good. That's a really good shot as well. I mean, this is what happens when you put your guys on veteran. Sometimes it really does make a big difference. And of course, he's got the optics. How far? That's got to be like the limit of his. That's an amazing shot. I'm not just saying that just because that's, you know, one of my guys, but that's like, yeah, that's a good shot. I can get range for that in a second. But yeah, let's get that light mortar star deck. Let's get him up here. Not really anything in the way of return fire, which is somewhat curious. But yeah, like I say, he is coming in where I want him to come in. Nothing on this side yet. He could be very similar to how he's acting on the ridge, could be coming up here very cautiously, which again I want because you know, want him to be quite slow and careful. And oh well, actually we probably have seen him, wouldn't we? So yeah, just ignore that. Mugen would have noticed. Annoying Mugen, whatever. Let's give it one more. Yeah, perfect. I would say. Now, can we get? Oh, that's what we're gonna do. How far was that shot from Yastromensky there? About, you know, 280 meters. It's quite a long shot. It's a pity I can't get any of the Stuarts round there. Really, because of the rocks. You know, maybe plop one in there. But I also want them to be in. They're kind of keyholing this gap. Which is going to reduce their exposure. plus side. These guys, you know, it looks like this area here is quite clear, which is also good. So spread these guys out a little bit, because I have a feeling that he's probably going to have noticed. And we could get some retaliatory mortar fire or something coming in. So, but yeah, that mortar there has a good angle. That's excellent. So I'm not pushing this flank too hard right now, because I want to see what happens. So I've got the two other squads in that platoon. We've got Berry and Satori. They're just going to kind of lurk back here. If I need them, you know, if for whatever reason I need to push them for the objective, I can push them for the objective. If I can exploit this way, I can exploit that way. So it's a little early to call just yet, in my opinion. Let's split you guys down. Let's get, where's my machine gun? Let's get you guys up there, and that will free up Blaze Baguette with the sniper rifle. Let's get him or them over here, where they will hopefully be able to join in. This is where he is, roughly, kind of, we can sort of, I guess, expect the same kind of line, so this kind of area. So let's see if any of that is in reverse slope cheeky mortar range just yet. Not yet. Yeah, he'll need to get a little bit closer first. But that's okay, because he shouldn't really be getting any significant resistance, should we say. Oh, something else. Also see that these guys, despite the fact that they're on the reverse slope here, they can engage all the way out to about here, about 30 meters. That's about as far as they can throw their hand grenades. So we could end up playing hand grenade tennis, just like chucking grenades over the top of the crest. And again, don't want it to be too dense up here, because obviously double can mortar them as well. Mortars for everybody. Let's shuffle those riflemen. That way, you know, just more backstop for this kind of area here. They just need to carry on spotting. Yeah, so yeah, looks good. Somewhat concerning is the fact that there doesn't appear to be anything over here. This is good on the one hand, because it implies that the pressure is off. On the other hand, we'll see what kind of... It might be telling us something about what kind of force that double has brought, because if we're not seeing a lot of stuff, the logical conclusion is he doesn't have a lot of stuff, and that they're going to be more expensive, you know, veteran or crack troops. Which is how things come out of the force selector for units like the German airborne by default, because they were very highly trained. For the most part, at this stage of the war, it went downhill. But yeah, if we can get a mortar up there and start annoying him, that'd be great. But still, just waiting for him to get into the kill zone there. How are we looking? These guys. Oh, that's the other thing I needed to check. How exposed are my two Stuarts here? So we already kind of had a look. Hull down, well, almost hold down difficult target. Can't see the other one at all. And then he won't have gotten this way yet because we haven't seen a gap in the wall, but if he does come up here, not amazing, but that'll do. So a big question is, do we want to actually open fire with the Stuarts here and start getting some of that flanking fire across? I kind of want to lure him in. So yeah, we'll just leave him for the time being. He might have spotted one of them. He might have spotted Renier. But I don't think so. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, the weather conditions are so bad. But yeah, let's press go. We'll see what we get next turn.